We're covering assignment number 3, pick a real stock. And in this section, we will begin to explore the real world stock market by picking an actual real world company to study. So step 1 is going to be choosing the corporation that we want to select and then accessing the stock table to answer our questions for the assignment. Now, there are numerous methods that we can use to search for our company. On the music stock market website, we can select the Learn Money tab. And then there, towards the middle of the page, we have a Google Finance toolbar. You can also access this toolbar by going to google.com/finance. So let's pick a company to use here in our example. Now, Warren Buffett, you may have heard of him. He's regarded as one of the greatest investors and businessmen in the world. And what he suggests is that you only invest in companies that you can understand. So basically, his rule is if you don't know how the company makes their money or what they do, you shouldn't invest in it. So I'm going to pick a company that I think we have all heard of and know about, and that's going to be Coca-Cola. And so when I click on the Get Quote button, a new window is going to pop up, and there we'll have the Coca-Cola Company stock table from Google. So once we have this table, we're now ready to break down the questions. So let's go ahead and get started. So company name will be the Coca-Cola Company. The next item, the stock symbol. And as we can see here, it's going to be the letters K and O. So we'll go ahead and enter this in. And then current stock price per share. We're going to find that here. It's in the big font. And in this case, it is $69.97. And so next we need the 52-week high and low. And so we sort through the information on the table. And here we find the 52-week, and they give it to us in a range. And it's from $61.29 to $71.77. So we will enter this information in as well. So now as we move on down through the assignment, we have some deeper company analysis to do. So in our question, we have list key executives. And in the box, we see chairman, president, vice president, etc. And we can find this information back on the Google Finance page. If we scroll down on the page, we see a section called Officers and Directors. And it's going to give us this list of individuals that we need. So we see here we have the chairman in the board, and I guess he's also the CEO, Mr. Muhtar Kent. So we'll enter him on our list. We have the CFO and also Executive Vice President, Gary Fayard. So we'll go ahead and enter him on our list. And then as you see, there are others on the list too that we can use to complete our answer. So you can complete that list on your own. The next area for us to work on is to describe the company's product and services. And so once again, Google Finance page will have a section that's called Description. And we can use this, and it'll be helpful for us to come up with our company description. And so finally, our last item to complete our assignment is to list a few competitors. Once again, we can go back to Google Finance, and we'll notice they have a section called Related Companies. So at the top of this list, we'll see Pepsi Company, and we probably immediately thought of them as an obvious competitor. Their symbol is PEP, and the company's name is PepsiCo Inc. So we'll add them to our list. Then when we go back, we also have DPS, Dr. Pepper and Snapple Group. And so we'll add them to our list as well. And we'll see we have a bunch of competitors listed here. Many of them we may not even recognize. And so let's see here. We got one called National Beverage Corporation. Their symbol is FIZZ, Fizz. And so what we can do is we can click on it, and it will open up a link to their stock table. And we'll do the same thing. We'll go on down to their description, and as we read through it, we find they are in fact a beverage company. I see here Crystal Bay, Mr. Pure. I recognize these as beverages. And so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll add this company to our list. And so, as usual, I'm going to save by clicking on the save button, and the gray box will appear letting us know that we have been able to actually save successfully. And that'll be it. So at this point, we're done with the assignment. Now keep in mind, we will need to track the stock price of our company over a 30-day period later on. So don't forget how we got here, because we're going to need to come back here and get information again.